But even then, the longer you own an underperformer, the worse off you are, because the gap between you and the rest of the market gets bigger over time. So, flops are really bad. They're bad for business.
Avoid. Okay, so the major issues are generally with location, whether it's on a main road, backing onto a train line, too close to commercial,
next to a petrol station,
next to a petrol station, school, all of these sorts of things is major location or position compromises. Often they can be ones that are oversupplied. And of course, we talk, all the time about investor stock versus investment grade property. And sometimes these sorts of properties are aimed at first home buyers and investors. There is a lot of them to choose from. They're easy to buy and they're hard to sell, and there's no secondary market for them. So particularly new properties that are aimed at investors and first home buyers, because of the incentives and depreciation and so forth that each of those parties can access. There's no one to buy them the next time. So when you go to sell it, there's a very limited market for it, and therefore there's downward pressure on prices.
You always have to ask yourself the question, would this sell easily in a slow market?
Yeah.
It's a good question to ask yourself, because Megan's written in the notes, avoid. And absolutely.
Can I say that again?
Avoid. Please don't buy this crap. Because, for a moment, and I know a lot of first home buyers go, but, we are priced out of the market. We're never going to buy anything. And I can tell you that if you do buy something like this, ultimately it'll be a noose around your neck. You will wish you hadn't bought it. And not buying a property and investing in something else is, for me, preferable to buying a property that you lose money on. And it can happen. It does happen, particularly with these house and land packages and cookie cutter apartments. There's so many case studies. In fact, I've been collecting case studies on these, and one of these days we'll put out a massive post on it or something, because we've
even had students that have done the course that have said, this isn't my first property, but I made such a mistake on the first one. I want to make sure I get it right this time.